So today we are going to rank Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, and I love this series if you know that. We are gonna be ranking. First one we're gonna be ranking here is Double Down. So this is like really in bad condition. I've had this book for a while. I'll put this book at B, if you know what that means. S is for superior, A is for iconic, B is for underrated, C is for simple, and D is for not that great. So this is going at B. It's an okay book, but not a lot of people are a big fan. Didn't really get the kind of, because it was kind of like all over the place, but I didn't really get it. Next is The Long Haul, and this book I will put at, so I like the road trips usually, but this one was not my favorite. So I'm going to be putting this one at C. I feel like my favorite one was actually The Getaway, not The Long Haul. Next one is Old School. This one was probably one of my best I ever read. I'll put it at S. It's a pretty good book. I'm pretty sure some parts I didn't really get, but still at all, it's pretty good. Maybe a few that's better, but I don't know. And by the way, the rally books, like these books, don't actually count, and the movie diary doesn't count either. Next is Cabin Fever. I liked this book. I'll put it at A, maybe. And it was a pretty good book. I just ended reading it, so it's not that new for me. I just ended reading it. Next is one of the newer books, not the newest, but Diaper Overload. It's hard to read this, but when I realized what it was, looks like that was what it was called. This book was pretty good, but not my favorite though. I feel like it couldn't have been better. I'll put this book at B. I didn't really like the new one that much. I know it's probably like Roderick Rules 2, but it wasn't that great. Next is The Deep End. This book was trash. I did not like it. This book is going at D. I do not care about that book. Just trash. Not a lot of people like it. I don't like it either. I agree with them. Just not the best book ever. But next book is Big Shot. This book is more of a sporty book. So, not that big on sports, but this book was pretty great. I'll put it at A. It's a pretty good book. That's the only book I really got when it was actually really new. All the rest of the books I really got when it was like 2 weeks old, but not really. Next book is Wrecking Ball. This book not a lot of people get, but it's not the best, but I'll put it at C. Not the best book. I didn't really get it either, but I guess it wasn't like horrible like The Deep End, but it is pretty better. Next, we're gonna be ranking the original. I'll put this book at an S. I have to be good to this book because this book was the first one, so it has to be good. Without it, we wouldn't have all the rest of the books, and that's a pretty good book otherwise, so I can't really say anything else. Next book I'm going to be ranking is The Third Wheel. I'll be putting this book at C2. Not like deep end level, but I do not really like it. I don't like it the best. It's not the best book. Some people would think it's a decent idea, but Next is Hard Luck. Very solid. Maybe I'll put this book at A. But it's not the best book. I still think it could have got better. Next two, these two are I'm gonna do at the same time. Meltdown and The Getaway. The Getaway, some people may not agree with me, but I think it was probably the best vacation. So I'll put it at a B. the okay level. I still think it could have got better. And the Meltdown, I'm putting it at S. One of those good ones, probably like my second favorite or my first. I don't know, one of my favorites. And those top ones. Next is Dog Days. B. Cause oh, and by the way, the Ugly Truth is going there too. Next is Radic Rules, going at A. Pretty solid idea too. It was okay actually, but it's not all the way at S though. Next is, we only have 2 more left. Next is The Last Straw. I'm not a big fan of this book. I'll put it at C. I was not that big of a person with this book, so yeah. And the newest one, No Brainer. Not a lot of people liked this book, and I agree with them. I put it at C, but I feel like it couldn't have got better. Okay, guys, that was our ranking. Just so you know, this is all of the books that we just ranked. See you guys in the next video. Bye.